CHISME.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the CHISME Report. I'm your host, Danny Flores. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button, that little bit right next to it. That way you get notified every time I upload a new video. Also, don't forget to like and comment down below. Guys, what's good? Welcome back to a brand new CHISME Report. Today's report is actually an update of what happened between Lesdomakeup and Desi Perkins, guys, because we all know that, there was a bunch of drama about, Les copying Desi, blah, blah, blah. But guys, before we get into it, go get your snacks, come back, sit back and relax. So before we start with the CHISME, guys, some of you were actually commenting in my video that I was bashing Les, but apparently you guys did not watch my videos, because if you watch my video, I literally never bashed Les. I bashed the company she collabed with. Well, not even bashed, but I just said it's probably their fault because most likely they got the sunglasses from Desi and blah blah blah, and that whole thing was confirmed from Desi, but I'll get into that in a couple of minutes. But I legit said I don't think Les had anything to do with it. Apparently Lesdomakeup was going back and forth with the company, trying different styles of what she liked, but Les actually responded to this on her Instagram story, and it's pretty weird because when there's something like drama wise with Les, she doesn't really speak on it, but this time she wanted to speak on it, and this is what she said.
I definitely wanted to come on here and address some things. I feel like it's not fair for me and it's not fair to my girls for me to just not say anything. So with that being said, yesterday I posted my video. I announced that I am collabing with Dime, and I had been looking forward to this day for a long time. I had been telling you guys about this day yesterday for a long time. So when Dime reached out to collab with me, I was honored. I was beyond honored. They have collabed with Becky G, Brendan Brock, Stassi, people that I really look up to in the past. So now for me to be given the opportunity was a super big deal. I was super excited. Anyways, yesterday I posted my face. So I followed Desi. I've supported Desi. I've bought in Desi before, just like I support everybody that I follow. If you guys have been following me for years, you guys know I am not about the drama. I am not about bashing somebody. I'm not about coming for somebody. Like, that's not me. That will never be me. That's never been me. Anyways, I post my video, a couple hours pass, I go to sleep, and her best friend goes online to basically say everything is a copy and paste from Desi. We copy Desi, we basically rob Desi. So of course I wake up and everybody is mad at me. Well, the people that saw his story are mad at me. So I cleared my head and I wanted to come on here and give you guys a little bit of insight as far as the collab, how the whole process is, for those of you guys who probably just don't know how this process works. So now to give you guys a little bit of insight on the whole design process and how we picked the three that I went with. So step one when you collab with somebody is, okay, what do you want to do? What's your style? What's your vibe? What direction are we going? So out of the three, I knew one had to be an oversized staple lens. I knew the other one had to be an aviator, and I knew this one had to be unisex. I really wanted for Alex and my brother to rock this one. So out of the three, and this is not how I planned to show you guys my shades, but also to mention, I have over 50 sunglasses, anywhere from $10, and I have $500, $600 design sunglasses. So I really wanted to do some good quality glasses, something fire for my girls, not give it with me wanting to like dupe Desi. So for my first shade, I really wanted something oversized. So these are mine right here. And then I also have these Gucci ones, which are literally identical, just a different colorway. And then I also really love these from Becky G. Hers do have the little nose step right here, and hers are a little bit more narrow. But overall, this is the vibe I was going for when it came to oversized glasses. These are pretty alike. Also forgot to mention, in case you don't know how this works, I send them inspo, colors, sizes, and then they go to their provider and get me the closest thing to it. And then we tweak it and perfect it to make it my sunglasses. So this is my second shade. This was my inspo. These are Versace ones. They're all scratched up now, but this was my inspo, as well as these right here from Louis Vuitton, which we also did the brown colorway. For these right here, this is my inspo. So for the third shade, I wanted frameless aviators. These have been around since 1990. Fat Joe wore them, J-Lo wore them. They are a staple, they're iconic. And this is the blank that they sent me. These were actually supposed to be Blu-ray. I didn't like that, so we ended up switching the lens for it to be a, where did I leave them? For it to be a nude lens, and also not all black, an ombre black lens. But yeah, this was the first sample that they sent me, the first blank. And those were my shades. I feel like there's so many glasses out there that resemble each other, and not just glasses, eyelashes, earrings, rings, clothes, shorts, pants, shoes that resemble each other. And you know, nobody's entitled to be like, no, I created this white shirt. You know, like that was never something I thought about. That's never how I saw it. I don't know if it's because I'm just not that kind of person. I truly believe el sol sale para todos. The sun shines for everybody. Me dropping this was not going to take away from her hard work or add any more to mine. Like el sol sale para todos. And I say this with my heart in my hands. My intention was never this. I did not see this coming in a million years. And it's sad. Honestly, it's really sad. I was super excited for this, but it is what it is. As for the shoot, I just picked the tones and vibe that I wanted. I'll put the mood boards that I did off Pinterest right here. And then their creative team, stylist, goes based off of that to basically put the whole shoot together. If you guys saw the vlog, she had about 10 outfit options for me. And then we picked with whichever ones I liked best. And yeah, this was never with her in the back of my head. If anything, I thought I looked like Kim Kardashian, okay? Just kidding. But this was never meant like that. And I really wish they would have handled it differently. You know,
so by her explanation, guys, it does seem that she was going back and forth with the companies to, you know, make different designs of what she liked, what she didn't, little tweaks here and there. But I totally agree with her, guys. The sun shines for everyone, and no one claims something first. Like, no one ever says, oh, this is my shoe, I created shoes, I invented shoes. Like, no, other people are gonna have similar designs of shoes. But I totally agree with her, guys. Like, the sun shines for everyone. Like she said, she did not try to copy anyone, guys. Like, everyone makes the same everything, like shoes, freaking phones, wallets, clothes. And what I find funny that, you know, this whole backlash that Les got was that, you know, people said she copied Des, but apparently Les was actually inspired by Fat Joe and the early 2000s. Because guys, if you guys don't remember the early 2000s, the glasses, those glasses were in style. I believe Fat Joe had them, J-Lo. I believe Nelly had some too. No one's entitled to say they created something first. You know what I mean? Because literally there's a lot of stuff in the world and it's pretty similar to a lot of things people make. After the whole drama went down, Desi actually responded herself as well on her Instagram story and said this.
So I want to talk about what happened the other night and the situation, and then I just want to like move on from this. I feel like it's best just to kind of tell you the story as it happened so that you could better understand just the full picture. So I was getting ready for the Halloween party, and I was about to get into the shower, but before I did, I checked my DMs and I saw a message and it sent me this video and said, "Your sunnies." And I love when people make videos and stuff, obviously with sunglasses that I design. I think it's so awesome. So I watched the video and I was like, oh my God, this girl's killing it. And I posted it on my story with the caption, like, looking so, tagging the person saying, looking so good in these sunnies. I went to the shower, and then by the time I got out, I had a missed call from my sister-in-law and a text message that let me know that these were not my sunnies. And I was in a fog. I didn't know what was happening. I run to my story, I delete it, I go to the page, I watch the video, and I realize in that moment that this is not my sunnies. They are a collaboration with a company who had previously asked to work with me in the past, and when I did not, they went ahead and copied one of my designs. This is something that they've done in the past. And I stayed quiet then, because why does anyone stay quiet when something like that happens? It just seems like more work. Somebody's more powerful than you. Just all the reasons that I'm feeling actually right now in this moment. I just don't like that energy surrounding me ever. So I'm sitting there and I truly just I can't even describe how I'm feeling, because the frustration is just reaching a level where my stomach is in knots. I feel defeated at this point, because this is just shit that happens. It always happens to a lot of people in the industry. It's quite normal, but it shouldn't be. And then I'm getting tagged and sent this video over and over again, and people are commenting and telling me and tweeting me about it. And even in that moment where people are saying, like, these are your designs. I'm still trying to talk myself out of the possibility that this is what's happening, because I don't really want to believe that. So we look up the purchase orders and we see that the owner of the company ordered the exact designs that are in question, placed an order with my company with the exact designs. The timing of when they were ordered, the timing in which they are ordered lines up with enough time to go into production and have created them. Oftentimes, and this is just, how I've seen it be done with eyewear collaborations, the company will produce and design a bunch of different things so that when they do have the opportunity to collaborate with an influencer or a celebrity, they can lay out an array of styles on a table and say, these are frames that we have already developed. If there's anything here that speaks to your personality, if you want to change, tweak, whatever, these are some that we already have. And they do this because the time it takes to design a sunglass from scratch is crazy. It's back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And it takes a long time. So this way, their process just kind of happens faster and little tweaks become much easier to make than starting from scratch. So I'm not saying that's what happened here, but that's a possibility that was running through my mind at the time. Maybe they laid this all out and they were like, if this is in fact what they did, then to you, the collaborator on this project, I'm so sorry that they put you in this position, because this is obviously not pleasant, and I'm sure not how you wanted this to roll out. And I want to make it very clear that my anger is not targeted towards you, because I feel like that's what everybody wants. They want woman against woman, and that is not what's happening here. My frustration is towards the actual owner of this company, and they need to be held accountable, because this is not the first time this has happened. This is not about me wanting to bring down another female creator. It's, to me, quite the opposite. As a woman-owned business, I'm trying to stand up for myself against a company who has done this in the past and will continue to do so if I don't speak up on the situation. I want them to be held accountable for what they do and what they've been doing. And that's all that I can really hope for in this situation. Like I said, I have nothing against her. This is clearly, I just don't know what happened behind the scenes. So I can't, with her end of the situation, I'm sorry this is all happening in a moment where it should be very exciting. And I would prefer that no hate is sent on my behalf. That is not what I want. So if that's what is happening, please, we can stop that now. And I'm just going to move forward. I'm going to continue to work hard and just be proud of everything that I'm putting out. And I in no way claim to own sunglasses, just like a dress designer doesn't own a dress and a shoe designer doesn't own a shoe. But they should own their designs. And what I'm doing here is just trying to stick up for people who this happens to, and myself in this situation. And that's it. That's really it. There's no other underlying story there. It's just me trying to hold this brand accountable. I want to thank everyone who has supported my brand, who, really rides for everything that I do and just truly is allowing me to continue to keep designing and doing what I love. Thank you so much. And that's all I have to say about this. I'm just going to continue to move forward.
So I just want to say, for those people that keep saying I bashed Les in my previous video, I did not. Even Desi said it herself, like, she doesn't blame Leslie for this. She blames the company, guys, because apparently that company, Dime Optics, was trying to collab with Desi, and Desi said, you know what, no. And then that's how she found that they ordered the same glasses and had a whole year to, make some replicas or whatnot. But Desi's anger or frustration wasn't towards Les, it was towards the company. So for those that think, people are bashing Les, people are bashing Desi, like, no, relax. Like, no one's bashing anyone. The frustration, I get it from Desi, is coming because, those people, Dime Optics, actually purchased some glasses, made some replicas, and started selling their own, which is kind of messed up. But at the same time, everyone makes the same everything. No one's entitled to say, oh, I made this first, so you can't make this anymore, or blah, 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 etc. Like, what do you guys think below? Like, if someone did this to you, would you be pissed off, or where you just let it go, let it slide, like, oh, whatever, it is what it is. You know, people are trying to come up in this world because it's hard, especially if you're a lady and coming up in this world, having your own business or your own company. It's hard, guys. It's hard. But I do feel like after all this drama, Desi should contact Let's Do Makeup, and maybe they should have a collab of their own, because Desi, you know, she does sunglasses. Let's Do Makeup wears sunglasses, and you know, it would just be dope. Like woman empowerment, guys. It would just be dope. Guys, that's all the updates I have for today's CHISME report. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, and hopefully you guys enjoyed your Halloween, because yesterday was Halloween. And I don't know, Halloween hits different now when you're older. Like when you were a kid, you were hella excited to go to school, dress up, freaking do the whole parade thing, you know, whoever has the best costume wins. But nowadays, when you're older, like you get excited for your kids, take them out trick-or-treating. And obviously people that are single love to party. So yeah, let me know what you did on Halloween, if you ate a lot of candy, because I know I still have candy and I might be eating some right now. But guys, other than that, thank you so much for watching. My name's Danny and I'm out. Peace.